Hey, what's up, comic book peeps? Welcome to another episode of Direct Edition. The channel is Fred Hall Direct Edition. And today we're going to do an action figure review. We've been doing a lot of action figure reviews, but I still try to throw in what I'm reading right now so you guys can get your comic book feel. But I believe action figure and comics go together. But without saying too much, thank you all for tuning in. Big fan of you guys. Like I said, big fan of anybody from 500 and under, and I do love the bigger channels. I have a lot of big brothers who have some very successful channels as far as subscribers is concerned. But it's not about how many subscribers you got, it's how big your heart is and how much you impact the community. And, all you guys rock. So without further ado, let's get into some comics. That's not my blender. That's actually this on my son's watching the internet on his Kindle Fire. But this is actually a fried food platter, which is very bad for you, but very yummy. So you have some fish, you have some fries, homemade fries. What's some homemade fries? And you have over here some chicken tenders. Now try one. It's really good. All right. Yeah, just had to stop and refuel. Be sure to check out some of my latest videos. One of my latest videos is Captain America Infinity War. You also have The Devil of Comic Books. You have Skywarp. And you also have Action Figure Hustle. You girls and guys be safe out there, and I will catch you later. Peace. Hey, what's up, comic book peeps? Welcome to another episode of Direct Edition. The channel is Fred Hall Direct Edition. And your background is brought to you by videos like The Devil of Comic Books, which is the Daredevil, and also the IDW Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The IDW book, or the Indie Corner, is dedicated to, viewers like Paul Costa, also Samuel Trejo, and that boy Dario. They do a lot of manga. They do a lot of manga. They do a lot of manga reads, and they encourage me to expand outside of Marvel and DC and Image Comics. So that's very cool. You also have your General Grievous, which is a very cool upgrade from the Star Wars Elite General Grievous, which was a die-cast, which would fall when you took it out of the package. This Black Series General Grievous has got nothing but good reviews and is very cinema accurate. And then you got my boy there on the corner. I finally started collecting back my Transformers leader class, and this is Skywarp, one of the Seekers, and Skywarp is a teleporter. So this is a very cool background. I know I got the glare on there, but I wanted to light it up for you guys because it's actually raining outside. And check out my video of The Devil of Comic Books because I really enjoyed the review on this Daredevil. But with that being said, you guys came for some new stuff, right? Alright, let's look at one of my favorite pickups of all time. You ready? Okay, and here he is, one of my favorite action figures of all time, besides the Juggernaut. I got the boys down here with me, so it's very loud, but this is Abomination. If you don't know who Abomination is, allow my sexy fingers to interrupt your video. Look at the Incredible Hulk movie, the second one, not the first one, because that was real sucky. The second one with Eric Norton, and that's who Abomination is. This action figure I've had in my collection. I've had the Juggernaut in my collection, but as you know, I'm recollecting them back because I did a charitable job and gave a lot of them away for Christmas. So that was a little bit of a community service that I did. But anyway, this A-Bomb is so freaking heavy. How heavy is he, Fred Hall? He at least has to be like 2 to 3 pounds. I mean, he's stout, really big, really bulky, and really heavy. Look at him compared to the Daredevil. Look how small the Daredevil is compared to him. So this is one of the bigger selects. It's Abomination, and it's the Incredible Hulk. Any of the Incredible Hulk incarnations, and also you have Juggernaut, and then like right up under that is Colossus. But I think A-Bomb is one of the heaviest, if not the heaviest. So here's a cool look at him. Let's take a detailed look at him. You know, he has the grin. He has the fish ears. He has the blue eyes. He has a black on green wash. He has the super underoos with the belt. He has some very, very cool claws. Just awesome, awesome. Look at that hand. Just look how bulky he is. Just, I don't know what they made him out of. This cannot be conventional plastic because this thing is super heavy. Like I said, a lot of people's favorite, just look at the wash on the toes and stuff. A lot of people's favorite is the Juggernaut. But when I had a chance to rebuy Abomination because he was priced out, but when I went to Big Bad Toy Store, who needs to give me a sponsorship, when I went to Big Bad Toy Store, see, so heavy, he almost fell forward. When I went to Big Bad Toy Store and I saw him for $22, I couldn't believe it. And they're about to re-release the Juggernaut. I couldn't believe that too. And I got him for a beautiful $23. And so when I saw him at $23, you ready, Big Brother Rigor Mortis and Leonard 17K Hudson? I went ape nuts and giggled like a dolphin. I absolutely lost my mind. So here's a cool detailed look at the front of the figure. Even though he's my favorite, this is one of my least favorite drawings. But I think it might be John Romita Jr. Drawing of A-Bomb. I'm sorry, Abomination. But here's a cool look at the side. The artwork is okay to me, but I would have preferred, another piece of artwork. But here's a cool look at the side. And here's a cool look at the back of the figure. Like I said, this figure is huge. I think a lot because his arms are absolutely bigger than his body or longer than his body. But let's go ahead and read the synopsis. And you got to excuse me because it's very dark down here in the dungeon because it's raining. But it says, one of the few beings on Earth capable of defeating the Incredible Hulk, the Abomination was created using the same technology that transformed Bruce Banner. Instead of regulating his exposure, though, KGB, and KGB is Russian intelligence, just like the FBI. KGB agent Emily Bolosky deliberately absorbed much more gamma radiation than the Hulk and transformed into a near unstoppable creature with enhanced stamina, speed, regenerative properties, and strength nearly double that of the Hulk. So when you talk about Abomination, you're talking about a guy that actually goes toe-to-toe with the Incredible Hulk and takes him out, sometimes. So here's a cool look at the back of the box in the figure. Just very, very awesome. And these are two of the waves that it would be, coming with or advertised with. This is very old. That's Daredevil. You just heard the thunder. That's Daredevil and Spider-Man. Like I said, I do like this Daredevil. But I definitely love this Daredevil a lot more. The Netflix Daredevil. And let's see what year this is from. This is from 2018, so this is not one of the original release. This is definitely a re-release, which I do love that Diamond Select does because that will keep some of the prices down in case if you become a new Diamond Select collector. But awesome. Very, very awesome. Okay, so that's a real cool detailed look at Abomination. So very awesome. Very, very awesome and very heavy. All right, so let's get into another part of the video. And so we're at the point of the video where you ask me, hey, Fred Hall, Direct Edition, what are you reading right now? I'm actually not doing an indie corner of this video because I'm reading this Marvel Deadpool Dracula's Gauntlet. And when I picked it up for a very cool cheap price of like $7. And I really, really enjoyed this read. Deadpool, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Sometimes you just have to not take comics as serious. And this was a very good read. And it says on the front cover, how do you like your steak, Fang Boy? Rare, medium, or in your stinking heart? And Deadpool actually, the premises of this book was Deadpool was hired by Dracula to find his bride, who had been asleep for centuries. And as Deadpool went to find the bride, they absolutely fell in love. So here's a cool look at the front of the book. And here's a cool look at the back of the book. That's absolutely the bride of Dracula. But spoilers, one, two, three, four, five. She absolutely became the bride of Deadpool, which was very cool. I definitely enjoyed reading this. It made my Sunday. I just really, really enjoyed this book. And the funny thing was, I thought I really wasn't going to enjoy this book, but I absolutely did. It's a pretty good read. So, very awesome. So here's a cool look at the back of the book. Yes, so like I said, this is a very good read. So this is Fred Hall Direct Edition. Ready to read it right now. All right, let's do this. So here's your two pickups. Very, very cool. Very, very honored to have these in my collection. Like I said, Abomination is very awesome. And yeah, there you have it. Pretty cool. Big Fred, take us away. Wow, wow. Now that was way cool, man. Way cool. Glad you guys got a chance to see that. That's one of my favorite action figures of all time. One of my favorite books that I've read in a very long time. And yeah. So, words of wisdom, we're going to focus on the ones that show us love. And on the ones that don't show us love, we're going to roll without them. We're going to be pillars in our community. We're not going to give in to any kind of depression. Depression will keep you from being successful in life, and fear will keep you from failure. And we don't fail because we're warriors. You girls and guys be safe out there, and I will catch you later. Peace.